Today, I'm showing you 100 secrets in Greenville. Thank you to P-Dog Home Slice for the inspiration of this video. I'll link his channel down in the description below. Definitely go check him out, and yeah, let's get right into today's video.
In this corner room in the Fox Mountain Bank, there is a blue truck along with a poster that says Fox Mountain. This is the only house in Greenville that has this color. You cannot get it on any other house. The depth of the pool at the apartments is not measured in feet, it's actually measured in studs. The sign at the financial advisor's office has been changed. In the fictional Lamborghini Gallardo, there is a little fictional Lamborghini logo in the dead pedal. Behind this desk in the dealership, there is a rotten pumpkin that is also floating. In the dealerships, there are buckets in the body shop that you can use to wash your car. Most of the pictures in the dealership have either been replaced with pictures of the map or fictional cars because of all the car brands that have been removed. If you spot out most Mercedes models, the developer has their signature in the corner of the windshield. If you go inside a Colt car, you can see that there's text on the bottom showing who made it. This RV uses the same taillights from a Chevy Suburban. At this building at the campsite, you can use this bucket to clean your car. Interact with the gates at the campsite just by pressing E. If you go to the small building behind the credit union, you'll see some text along with a tomato and a burger. There's a secret room at the back of Hunty's with a working door. At this letter inside of Caffeine Street, there's a bunch of random texts on it. At Caffeine Street and a few other places around the map, you can choose from 6 different types of drinks like regular coffee, a latte, hot chocolate, etc. And when you click on them, it gives you a drink. One Just Buy got revamped. All the TVs got new pictures showing fictional cars. If you come back to the car electronics section and you look down the very corner of the box, you can see a little picture of a dog. It's super small and super hard to see. There are working trash cans at the Tesla dealership. There's a sign at the Mexican restaurant that says that they're currently out of burritos and they'll be back soon. There are now silver and gold GV chains that can be bought at the Greenville fan store and on Greenville's group. At the dry cleaners, there are multiple washers and dryers with stickers that say out of order on them. At the dry cleaners, a whole washer has gone missing. At the convenience store by the airport, there's a mini Tesla Model X on top of this vending machine. There are gas pumps as well as electric chargers at the drag strip. There are also booths where you can change your rim and suspension. In the booth where you can change your rims and suspension, there's a picture of a cat in each booth, and each one has a different picture. If you go into this red building by the drag strip and come behind this little whiteboard, you can see that there's some text that says shimmy shimmy yay, shimmy ya. At many different warehouses around the map, there are semi-trailers parked outside. There are animated disco lights inside the Factory Pulse building. Outside the Sahara building, there's a sign that says this location is coming soon, GV Development. At the Burger House drive-thru, there's this picture of the Burger House logo driving away. Inside Burger House, there's a burger that's glowing. The motel and WSP station both have working elevators that will teleport you to the other floor. The motel has working air conditionings, just press E to use. Recently, a bunch of channels have been updated to feature fictionalized cars. Around the back of the motel, there's a shed that says no entering, and when you enter there's, well, nothing. There's still an interior in the shed where the fireworks used to be, but the fireworks are now gone. By the Farnsworth Barn, there's a stop sign down on the side of Greenville Drive. There are billboards around the Greenville map that can sometimes have real ads on them. The clock in the Greenville school is one of the only functional clocks in the game. The showers in the high school actually work, just press E to toggle it. Come up to this bush by the apartment, you can see that there is a fallen lawn chair from the pool up here. These doors have collision on them in the station building. Each gas station around the map has different gas prices. Due to all the removal of cars, there are now only 2 cars in the junkyard. One of them is this old Dodge, and the other one over here is this Mazda RX-8. Behind the bar at the Indian restaurant, there are 3 people holding a flag. If you go into an emergency room and press this button in the hospital, a light will go off, letting people know that you need assistance. The Silverado on top of Rapid Wash has been replaced with this Western. Many buildings made by Bluezilla like Rapid Wash have his watermark on the bottom of it. One of the handicap signs at Cats Park has been knocked over. If you respawn a dirty car, it's all of a sudden clean again. There's a secret room inside of this garage. Jump up into this tunnel and it'll lead you straight to the room. There's a red dot, an old toilet, and some stone. There's also a wanted poster for the money that escaped from the circus. When you spawn the school bus, the number in the side changes. There's custom Energy drinks at the Energy store. The prop cars in front of Ron Rivers have special Ron Rivers license plates with the American flag behind it. If you drive behind Ron Rivers, the one in the parking spot says Ron Spot, the owner of Ron Rivers. If you walk into Ron Rivers and turn around, there are shirts that you can buy for Robux. Many graves at the gravesite have writing on it. For instance, this one and this one. Behind the desk at the dealership, there's a little picture. At the apartment pool, there are many different floaties that you can pick up and use at the pool. All the new remodeled barns have pitchforks inside of them now. There's a super tiny yellow logo inside of the fictionalized BMW X5. The Renault 5 is the first car ever in Greenville to feature functioning opening doors and tailgates. Some newer trucks in Greenville have truck beds. If you're in this car and someone crashes into you at high speeds, the back of your car will explode. This is a special trim of this car that's only on sale during Christmas time, and it features a Christmas tree on top. If you press G while driving this car, Christmas lights will appear in the Christmas tree. If you come in the bathroom at Twist and see the toilet paper is actually pink. The logo on the air conditioner and the deep freezer is the same logo as the fictional logo for the Mitsubishi brand. In private servers, you can set off the fire alarm in any building. This is a one-of-a-kind house from GV3. This stop sign has the GVRP logo on it. If you come to this building behind Truck Planet, you can drive through this fence into this area. Prop cars around the map do not have numbers or characters on their license plate. In the garage of the OCO station, there's a random truck bed cover here, and there's also a police light bar over here. If you go inside this office in the OCO station, you'll see that there is a calendar from 2016 in here. Inside of Gary's, there is a working paint booth over here. Behind this locked door in Gary's, you can see that there is a painting that says "Get Out." The fans at Gary's and multiple other buildings work and make noise. When you press G in the mail truck, it says hazard button, and the fictionalized Lamborghini Gallardo lights up when you put the turn signals on. At Next Stop, there are two different types of chargers. This is the first type, and this is the second type. The only hydrogen station in Greenville is one right here at Next Stop, and it's completely useless because the one hydrogen car that was in the game was removed. At Next Stop, there's a very detailed air pump with even instructions on the side. The text underneath the Next Stop sign is animated and moves across. If you come over to the food truck and you come over to the Boba Haas one, you can see that there's a little smiley face in the very corner of the truck. The gates to the WSP station work. Just press E to toggle. You're in a private server, you can activate any tornado sign around the map. Some parked cars around the map are not parked straight, like this Honda Pilot, which is actually parked a little bit crooked. So if you come into Ron's office over here, you can see on this wall that he has won Employee of the Year for the last 15 years. In one of the offices in Ron Rivers, you can see there's a sign promoting Ron Rivers insurance program. Under the dock at the Greenville Lake, you'll find this interesting picture. Inside of Tires Plus in this back wall, you see that there is a bunch of different rims hanging on the wall. This Rivian EDV electric van has no Game Pass even though it is electric. At the end of this road where the Ron Rivers dealership is, you can see that there is a fallen down tree.
The slide at the daycare works.
This gate at the back of Hunty's is functional. Just click it to open it. If you drive lower than 15 miles an hour in this Mercedes GLS, it will bounce if you press G.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely a very fun video to make, and I hope to upload more stuff like this in the future. But I will see you guys in the next video.